Hello everybody, E here. This is the last of the normal videos before we do full-blown spooky season. I will still be uploading only on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday during the month of October, but over on Shorts, which is on the same channel, it's not a different channel. On my Shorts, I will be doing 31 Days of Halloween, where I either review or talk about my favorite horror stuff all month long, all 31 days. They're already uploaded. You don't have to worry about me flaking out on you. They are already uploaded. But yeah, so this final video of September, what I'm going to do is, it's a book haul. I found this wonderful place called World of Books that you can just, it's also an app. You can scan your book, and then they send you the postage to, it's just, it's a sticker, and then you ship them the books. I ended up with a $33 credit, so I got a bunch of stuff that I've been interested in, that I've been looking at. I think this is going to be a great way for me to be able to actually get all the National Book Award winners for my series. I don't want to call it a challenge, it's my series. I'm going to read these things because I want to, not because it's a challenge. Anyways, so the National Book Awards, the first, I think, 5 or 6 that they gave out was kind of like a loose thing. It wasn't really an award as much as it was just like the acclaim of it. The very first one is, hang on, be right back. Okay, the very first one was Time Out of Mind by Rachel Field. This one was sent to me by a dear friend that I don't know who you are. You still have not told me who you are, but somebody sent this to me. Spent a considerable amount of money on it. It is a first edition from 1936, I believe. Either that is 35. But anyways, this was the first one that the National Book Awards gave any kind of credit to. And then they did like I said, about 5, 6 more years of it, and then World War II happened and they had to stop. But the next one on the list was, and I had this one, but I ended up losing it, and so I just replaced it because I'm gonna have a whole bookshelf just for the National Book Awards. So yeah, Gone with the Wind, which I've already read. I read it in paperback, a real busted up copy. It took me, I think I spaced it out to where I was reading 40 however many days, so I could read it from December 1st to December 31st. I believe it was 43 pages, I can't remember, but I think that's what it was. So I've already read this one, but I wanted a copy for my shelf, so I got this. It was only like $4 for this, hardcover. It's a newer edition, but yeah, my other one was just a beat up old paperback. And then I also, the only one that I'm still missing from that period before World War II is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I believe is how you pronounce her name. But that's so easy to find. I can go down to my local thrift store and probably find it because I see them everywhere. Now that I'm looking for them, I probably won't. But anyways, the next one is How Green Was My Valley by Richard Llewellyn. This one I'm actually extremely excited to read. How Green Was My Valley is Richard Llewellyn's best-selling and timeless classic, and the basis for a beloved film. I had no idea it was a movie. Hugh Morgan is about to leave home forever as a huge slag heap creeps down menacingly upon his childhood home. Morgan reminisces about the golden days of his youth when South Wales still prospered, when coal dust had not yet blackened the valley. Drawn simply and lovingly with a crisp Welsh humor, Llewellyn's characters fight, love, laugh, and cry, creating an indelible portrait of a people that will long live in the reader's memory. Yeah, awesome. I'm really looking forward to this one. But I gotta read, this is self-imposed rules. I gotta read this one first, just because it won before it. The ones that after World War II, I'm not as strict with because I've already read numerous ones, recent modern ones, so I'm not adhering to that as much, but I'd love to read the first 5 in the order that they won because I want to see, what, if they're all kind of written the same, if they all have like the same themes or whatever, if there is a reason why each one, if I can pinpoint the reason why each one won. And the last one is The Citadel. There's another one. I think Grapes of Wrath won too, and I already own that one. I haven't read it yet, but I already have that one. The Citadel by A.J. Cronin, which I know absolutely nothing about, and all it is blurbs on the back. I don't know. I have no idea what this book is about. But yeah, it won the National Book Award before the National Book Award was really even a thing. And I had to pick this up because I was broke and I had the credit left over, and also I can't miss it. I just can't. It's a new Mariana Enriquez. A Sunny Place for Shady People. First off, cover, gorgeous. Goated, absolutely amazing. It really fits with the themes and colors of her other books. She has another book coming out this year. This is a short story collection. Sorry, this is more stories. So she now has 3 collections. Then the novel Our Share of Night. And then also she has a book coming, I believe, in October, this October, about her journalism and her love for cemeteries. So it sounds cool, and I will try and get it if I can afford it, if I can find it cheap. But I got like 1,000 books I want to get rid of. So I will definitely be using World of Books for this. Anyways, so I'm really looking forward to this one. A Sunny Place. No, wait, that's Paul Tremblay. It doesn't have a... here we go. Welcome to Argentina. Sorry, I always want to say Argentinian. Welcome to Argentina and the fascinating, frightening, fantastical imagination of Mariana Enriquez. In 12 spellbinding new stories, Enriquez writes about ordinary people, especially women, whose lives turn inside out when they encounter terror, the surreal, or the supernatural. A neighborhood nuanced by ghosts. A family whose faces melt away. A faded hotel haunted by a girl who dissolved in the water tank on the roof. That's based on a real... Yeah, if you know, you know. That's based on something that actually happened. A riverbank populated by birds that used to be women. These and other tales illuminate the shadows of contemporary life, where the line between good and evil no longer exists. Lyrical and hypnotic, always lyrical. Heart-stopping and deeply moving, Enriquez's stories never fail to enthrall, entertain, and leave us shaken. Translated by the award-winning Megan McDowell. She did all the rest of Enriquez's books. It's fantastically translated. Let's see here. A Sunny Place for Shady People. I love this title. Showcases Enriquez's unique blend of the literary and the horrific, and underscores why Kazuo Ishiguro, winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature, calls her the most exciting discovery I've made in fiction for some time. I also have Kazuo Ishiguro's work. I believe I have all of his stuff. I just collected it at thrift stores. He's always around my thrift stores. All his books are always in my thrift stores and my local library. I think I have all of his things, but I've only read Nocturnes, which is a short story collection. I'm going to start with A View of Pale Hills or whatever. I'm going to start with his first book once I get done with From Here to Eternity. But all that stuff is for after Halloween. The next 31 days is going to be epic spooky season. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the shorts, and I'll see you guys in the video. But until next time, I have been E, you have been you. Have you read any of these books? If you have, let me know down in the doobly-doo. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.